Hey everybody, welcome to Earth's Changing Climate 3.3, explaining possible solutions. Hey, we just read about some of these solutions yesterday, didn't we, for, was it our homework? But let's quickly take a look at these key concepts down here. The first one, some ways to stop the increase of carbon dioxide and methane include decreasing combustion and removing these gases from the atmosphere. That's one of the things we should have noticed from the reading from yesterday. And also, humans can take action in their daily lives that will reduce the amount of carbon dioxide and methane in the atmosphere. There were some solutions that were mentioned in the article, like taking mass transit instead of driving your car everywhere, which most of you don't drive, but that we noticed. So, hey, if I may, can I read our introduction here for our lesson? Explaining possible solutions. The head climatologist is calling on you to help put together a climate change solutions blog. Ooh, a blog. This blog will spread the word and inspire people to make these solutions a reality. Today, you will explore one solution in detail and use the modeling tool to help you explain the solution and its effect on the climate in your blog post. All right, great. Well, that's where we're headed. And that's our ultimate goal. We want to create a blog post that's going to educate people. So let's jump to our lesson. Here we are. Oh, I want to see the artwork. Show me the artwork. There it is. I love it. Okay, here's our warm-up. Go away, instructional guide. All right. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, there's pictures. There's all sorts of pictures. One of these sim tests was run with the combustion per person set to high. Combustion per person. The other one was run with combustion per person set to medium. Which is which? Drag the label to identify each graph. Okay, so I'm interpreting these graphs here. Combustion per person. Which one would be high? Which one would be medium? Okay, I can see I have temperature on the graph here. Okay, what's this gray thing? Oh, it looks like it's carbon dioxide, doesn't it? 480 parts per million, 340. Okay, so which is which? Which one is combustion on medium? Which one is combustion on high? Go ahead, hit pause, and answer the warm-up. How'd you do? Great, I'm sure. Hey, here's the clues I would look for. Combustion, what was one of the effects of combustion? What does it produce? Oh yeah, it produces carbon dioxide. So if we have high combustion, we're gonna have higher amounts of carbon dioxide. Well, we can see already in this first graph, we have much higher levels of carbon dioxide. If we have higher levels of carbon dioxide, which is a greenhouse gas, that means less energy is going to exit than is going to enter. So we have a surplus of energy here on Earth. That's going to increase temperatures. The more energy we have here that gets trapped here, the higher the temperature. So this has a higher temperature there. That has a lower temperature. Yep, looks like this one right here. Looks like it's the winner chicken something. Hey, here's the next thing you're going to do. Rereading. Yay, rereading. It's good to reread, to catch things that you missed and to focus in on certain things that maybe you just kind of skimmed over the first time. So what you're going to do, read about one possible solution. You're just choosing one possible solution. Now it has all this talk of partners and things like that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But I want you to reread one of the solutions, answer these questions down here. Which one did you read about? What kind of solution it is, why it's needed, how it works, and is this a good solution? Why not? So reread, answer those questions, and make sure you hit hand in down here. Go ahead and do that right now. Pause. Which one did you read about, I wonder? Well, now we're going to move to the modeling tool. And what you're going to do with the modeling tool here is you're going to model that solution. So I have the modeling tool set up right over here. So let's go ahead and say that one of my solutions was, increase forest cover. Okay, great. Look at my model. I can show that now. So let's say I have like low. There we go. Say I have low forest cover here. Oh, look at my little trees. Look at the little trees. And over here, I'm going to increase forest cover. So now I'm going to go to high forest cover. Whoa, way more trees. Now, I'm also going to make sure that I show which gas is this even affecting? Probably carbon dioxide. And what are my surface temperatures before and after, energy absorbed before and after, surface level ice. Where else is the ice? Before and after. But yeah, I want to show all those things for whichever solution that I chose. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Make sure you submit it, upload your image, and hit hand in when you're done. Work on that right now. Pause. Which one did you do? I'm sure it looks great. Hey, here's the next thing, which is it's a challenge. You're going to jump into the sim, and your challenge is to keep the temperature stable. You're not trying to increase it. You're not trying to decrease it. You're trying to keep it the same and stable. That's what stable means, right? It doesn't change. Okay. So your mission: keep the temperature as stable as possible until the time reaches 100 or more. Use Earth's changing climate simulation. Select human activities mode. Well, here's our sim right here. Okay, I already did that. I went up here into this menu and chose human activities, and look at all my human activities over here. So leave the population at 7 billion. Okay, great. Adjust combustion per person, livestock per person. Adjust all of these, and when you succeed, here's how you succeed. Take 2 screenshots. Show the Earth system and then the graph. Don't let the temperature reach 30 degrees, and then answer the question down here. Why do you think these human activities settings resulted in a stable temperature? So explain, like, why did you do what you did? Why did that actually work? Now, where is this mysterious graph view? You can't see it because my tools are down here, but it's right down here in the corner where the pause button is, or somewhere around there. There's a button there that shows you can see the graph view of the temperature change over time, like the view that we saw in the warm-up. Okay, that's what it's going to show you. So go ahead, do the sim mission, and yeah, see if you can keep the temperature stable. Pause. All right. Hey, did you keep the temperature stable? Well, you should have. If you're moving on, let's go ahead and move on to the homework. It's your blog post. You're going to be a published author, published online anyway. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to answer or respond to what Dr. Lee is asking you to do. She says she's asked you to write a blog post that describes and explains the solution you read about in climate change solutions. So whichever solution that you read about, that you modeled, well, now you're going to write an explanation for it. Okay. When you write your explanation, remember that the general public is your audience. Try to be as convincing as possible. Carefully explain the solution, how it affects climate change, and why it is needed. Remember, you're not writing this for me, okay? You're writing this for somebody who maybe doesn't understand this stuff yet. Maybe somebody who kind of has maybe some basic understanding, but not really a full, understanding. They didn't go through Amplify's, Earth's changing climate unit. Try to use all of these words. Refer back to your model if you want to, but try to make this as convincing as possible, as it says, and explain what your solution is, why it would affect climate change. All right, go ahead, take some time, do that right now. Pause. Next thing is the homework, and you are going to be reading another article. This article is entitled, "What Are We Doing About Sea Level Rise?" So you have a link right here if you want to just click it and read through the article. And then there are some questions for you to answer. And I'm going to go ahead and explain the last part of the homework for you as well, which is the self-assessment. Now, I keep getting emails, Mr. Wiggin, it says optional. Is it optional? No, it's never been optional. Never. Do this, please. And it's for you to evaluate how you are doing. So go through these questions, these statements, say whether or not you understand. If you do understand, what do? You show me that you understand, okay? Give me some evidence. Tell me some things about it. If you don't understand, well, tell me anything that you know about the topic, okay? Where are you at in your understanding, basically, is what I want to try to figure out. So, is it optional? No. All right. I didn't say it at the beginning, but I'm going to give you guys 2 full days to do all of this stuff, because I feel like there's a bit of stuff here to do. And if we were in the classroom, I imagine it would probably take us about that long. So go ahead, get all that done, and we'll see you next time.